Wow. Oh, let me get a good stretchy. I got some good work yesterday done. I might want to turn this down slightly. Just so you can hear me. How's it going? We did some... Well, let me close this. Close my work shit. Didn't seem to close it all. So as you can see, we have a custom cursor now. And when we leave, it goes back to our default cursor. I'm still trying to see if there's any way to make this default cursor, like, not exist while your cursor's off the screen. But I think this is fine. I think in general, when you're playing a game like this, you'll want to be fucking full screened anyway. Alright. Ooh, is that what F3 does? Interesting. So you can have full screen, but not... Alright. Messing around with controls, figuring new shit out. That's pretty pogs. Alright. So the next thing I need to do is just make a script so that when I'm hovering over something, it changes to like an inspect cursor. Like, you know how in some things it's like, oh, there's a magnifying glass. Let's go ahead and make a magnifying glass. That's not what I need. Another dead tree. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I fucking up with that face. Ignore this. Let's go ahead and actually make some cursors that we can be proud of for this. Yeah, let's get rid of the fucking stare to the abyss. Faces are hard. Okay. Let's actually have a more default looking cursor. Which I think, wait. I would know, yeah. How does, wait. What's a good way to make a regular cursor? I would assume just start from this corner and do something like this. Now that looks like too big of an angle. Let me, maybe like halfway. I'm like looking at my own mouse for reference, and then I'm like, wait, hold on. Cursor references. Mouse, cursor, and then zoom in. Oh, okay, that's how it is. It's like... Well, it took me like 3 resides before I got my face perfect, so yeah, I'm like... It took me like 8 tries to get that, and then I'm looking here, it's like, okay, I need less of a scary face. Kawaii eyes, and then I did this, I'm like, oh fuck, he's looking into the abyss. Art sucks. Okay. And then we'll do... Try making the eyes more rounded. But I am. That's my attempt of roundedness. Okay, that looks funky. Circles. That full on circles? Yeah, probably. Wait. Okay, just for a reference. We'll do this just to show, and then we're just going to make it curve in a little bit. Maybe even another. I mean, this is a Persona 4 soundtrack, so... Heaven by Persona 4. This is like remixes for copyright-free stuff. I don't know, I think it looks better the last way I did it. Well, actually, let me just use the F7 to see what it looks like from a small distance. Now, I want it to be a decently sized mouse because of the fact that it's important. Okay. Well, the way it's angled, I actually should probably have it more like this. Alright, we'll see how this looks. It's a mouse. We could do that. Enjoy cheap viewers at Dr. Jones' chat, yeah. Very cheap viewers, I pay you nothing. A true game would make the mouse look like an actual finger. Okay, look, fuck drawing hands. You're right. A true gamer would make a, like, point-and-click game. Like, I'm actually, on my Saturday streams, I'm playing the Journeyman Project. And the cursor is literally the guy's hand. And I'm like, okay. I think I should do that. I think that looks a little better. You, keep talking. I'm talking. What, keep talking, no one explodes? Is that the deal? Alright, so... a bit wanky, but I actually like it. Yeah, I mean, this is not going to be the final design. This is just so I can test the script before I do anything. See, it's Alt-B, right? Yeah. And I'm gonna use... I think there's a... shape tool? Yeah. Eclipse? Actually, we could probably do it from here. Gonna make a little magnifying glass. I think that's good enough for a handle. Just gotta get a little more. Alright, magnifying glass. Looks like a floppy. What looks like a floppy? The mouse. Alright, so now we have one mouse, one magnifying glass. Alright, and let's go ahead and export as selected frames. How do I... selected frames, and I guess I can just do it as a thing later. Image system cursor. This is called A-Sprite. It is a specifically, it is a very specifically a pixel program. And it's It's a free program, by the way. Like 100% free. And it is probably it is so much better than using some shit like Photoshop for pixel art. It is honestly, it does. If I go over here, you mean like, oh wait, no, that's square dithering. No dithering, and then you get to choose dithering types. But do you do dithering manually? Yeah, and then you can do the 4x4 here, or a 2x2 for a basic. And then no dithering if you just want it smooth. Yeah, no, if you're doing pixel art, this is the program to use. Absolutely. Alright, and then... Wait. A-Sprite, yeah. A-S... Well, you misspelled it, but... Like that. So, Ace Sprite. Yeah. Yeah, you can just get it on Steam and it does the installer and auto updates from there. Might starting using this instead of Kitra. Kitra is great for illustrations, not for... Like, people try to use paint programs like Kitra or Clip Studio or Photoshop for pixel art. And I'm like, why? We have A-Sprite. Which specifically is good for pixels. Like, Kitra is still a good program. But for pixel art, this is not 100% the best. I mean, look. I can even do animations. Like, if I can export this like as GIF right now. Because it does the layer and keyframes. And then I can set it as things like this. And then file export as sprite sheet. And there, it's a character sheet. Just in the exact format you would for RPG Maker. Easy. It is all the features you need. Fast, yeah. So, yeah, if you're using a paint program for pixel art, you're wasting time. This is the best program for pixel art. Use Krita for your illustrations, use this for your pixel art. I didn't see file export as... Yes, export. It's not overwriting, what the fuck? Wait. File, export as... Okay, there it is. I don't know why... I think my folder system just didn't update me. File, export. Could have been great, but the dithering brush was a little limited. Yeah, you're forcing an illustration program to... Oh, I see. It's not updating in here. But it's exporting in my file system. That is fucking wonky. Alright, let me make sure that the cursor is set. Yep. Both these cursors are being set. Select that. Okay, okay. No offset. And... we have our custom cursor inside the game. Without our other thing happening. Hells yeah. 2 circles. Now I just need to make it so that it changes to the magnifying glass when hovering over certain events. Which I want to do this here. Let's go ahead and make a note tag that specifies. What should we say? Hover, cursor, inspect, gob. Yeah, we should say. I haven't said gob. Okay, apply. Oh, and let's make sure we have it set. Oh, we need to make a parameter to set the, what the hover ones are. Okay, so let's go ahead and update our parameters to have that. Param, additional cursor. Cursors at text other cursors type. We're going to have an array of cursors. That should be everything I need to do to actually get the data input. Other cursors? Let's hope we can get this working 10 tries. Well, we'll see. Cursor, inspect. We also need to have an offset. Because I do not want... Because here, in this cursor, I want the point of clicking to be right here on the edge. But for this, I want the point to be right here. Well, I guess that means I probably want a circle that isn't a even length. I want it to be an odd length. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Because I want there to be a center point. Okay, well, we'll fix that. It's not going to take long to fix. We just need to make this one more. Oh. Circle isn't perfect. That's fine. I could have also just used the outline tool, which automatically puts an outline around it. But I'm lazy. Alright, there we go. In that case, we want the outline to be right there. So that means that the offset needs to be 9 by 9. So, X offset 9, Y offset 9. So whenever we have the inspect one, the center of our cursor will be the center of the magnifying glass rather than the top left pixel. I don't think I actually programmed it to have the offset, did I? Set cursor. This dot OX minus this dot O. Well, actually, no, it's not this. It should be this dot current. Let's just check to see if that causes the game to crash before anything else. Cannot read OX undefined. Yeah, I figured there might have been some shenaniganry. Let's, undefined. Okay. That means set cursor has not happened yet. So if this dot current return. So if we do not currently have a cursor, do not do this information. Now I do not see my cursor. It went away because of that. Console.log this.current. And let me just make sure that this is getting hit. So if we see 0 in the output, then this code is being hit. Because this is where current is being set. Which we're setting default to be the cursor image on initialization. Then we have a hover and a mode version. Oh! Right! Current is not the actual object, it's the name of the cursor. So we just need to put this out. If this dot current, and then we put cursor image here. That should fix it. Should. No promises. We'll see if the code works here. That fixed it. Now we have the entire object, including the offset X and offset Y, which is 0, 0 for the regular mouse because we want the top left pixel. But then we need to set it so that when we hover over it, it changes to the magnifying glass, and we have an offset of 9 on both the X and Y axis. Alright. I think I was trying to fix how I read my header parsing for events. Database notebook reader. That's right. I think when I have execute, something happens here. I think I'm capable of pretending to understand. Hells yeah! Fake it! Fake it till you make it! Fake it till you actually understand. Okay, let me see if this is... I think for these things I need to be explained as if I was a caveman. Oh, I need to remove a lot of that, but... Alright, now we have the information for the 5 maps here. And what we need to do is basically extract the information from the events. So in order to do that, within our current map... what map is this? Map 01? Oh, this doesn't have anything in terms of what I need. This just has the parent data. One second. Console.log data type. Let's go ahead and remove the update. Console.log. Just so that we don't have as much bullshit within our console. Bam, ba-dam, bam, ba-dam. Alright. Actor, class, item, weapon, armor, enemy, troop, state, title set. Okay, we need to figure out how to read things when from an event. How many tries has it been? I mean, I've accomplished something different every time, so it's kind of like I'm just doing this to see the information rather than to change the information. This is called debugging. I haven't actually attempted to fix it yet. Yeah, all this is just so that I can see information as a log, so that I know what is there and what I need to change. Okay, we set events on hover. Oh, we already named it on hover. I think we named it something else in here. Yeah, on hover inspect. Yeah, I think I need to pull execute notes separate out of this. Z2.note.execute lines. Which is equal to function, data, and notes. Which I think we just pulled this out. And then for D here, we just change that to data. Z2.note.execute lines. D.note. Oh, D and D.note. So I guess I gotta put plugins over here. Right? So I'll put this after execute lines. So execute single line and execute multiple lines. Alright. We do not need this execute map because that doesn't have note tags available. Which means we don't need this. This doesn't work. Well, actually, this might work. I'll leave it commented out and leave it there in case we can find a way. Because there is actually notes on maps. I just need to figure out how that gets accessed. I can't wait until they figure out a way that we can just put custom properties on objects without having to go through the note tags. I mean, they already figured out how to add custom plugin commands here. If they can figure out how to do that with everything, that'd be nice. Full customization. Okay. When does data map actually get loaded? Game map. Me in my 80s when it happens. Yeah. When they release RPG Maker Ultramax VX XP, or whatever the fuck they're gonna call it. I feel like they're like running out of naming ideas. Because after Ace, then it was like XP, MV, XP, MZ, and I'm like, okay, these are nonsensical. RPG Maker ABC. Honestly, I looked. It's been 4 years since this is released, so they're probably in the development of another one at this point. I would not be surprised if they are in the midst of finding another one. Oh yeah, Unity's already out, but the thing is, it runs in Unity. Therefore, it kind of defeats the purpose of. I actually tried out RPG Maker Unity. It sucked. It was not intuitive in any way, shape, or form. I think it's almost easier to make your own RPG in Unity than to use their engine. But I know C#, so I could actually, if I had the time. If I had the time being the key factor on that. And goddamn do I like C# a lot better than coding in JavaScript like I am now. Like, that was like one of the selling points. I was like, oh, I can use C#? Hells yeah. Time to bust out my expertise. But no, I thought it sucked. The interface sucked. So the one good thing about RPG Maker, it being beginner friendly, is completely gone in Unity. Basically. It felt so confused. I was so confused. Why the hell would they bring that? I mean, they put it in Unity, which in itself adds complexity because then you have to learn Unity. Actually, maybe game is game map in here. It is. Where is data map coming from? Why is it only showing if it's in an open editor? Fuck, I'm sick of this decade-old engine. Honestly, out of the old engines, Ace is probably the best. Dude, when I started with RPG Maker, the latest engine was 2K3. Fuck that shit! I hated... I kind of low-key hated 2K3 when I was playing around with it. And then Ace came out, I was like, oh wait, things are good now. Yeah, RPG Maker 2... Wait. You know about that one, right? Yeah, this one. I mean, People still use 2003, right? Honestly, my opinions of it might be skewed from the fact that I used it before Ace. So, my memory of something that's almost 20 years old is probably not as good. It might be good, I might have just sucked at RPG Maker at the time. And I certainly didn't make custom scripts for whatever language it used. What language did it use? Did it use Ruby just like Ace did, or did it use something else? I don't know. For every RPG Maker, someone still uses it. It's just the popularity. But I think Ace was the most popular of the retro ones. Yeah, I think the biggest thing with Ace is that it has a huge library. I mean, RPG Maker, Ace, Master List. No. Oh, that's right. It's called VX Ace. I forgot. Like, there's a lot of shit in here. Oh, look. There's me. Oh, there's me. Wait, why do I have so many slots in this top spot? What the fuck? Oh, wait. Whoever made this probably... Who made this wiki? Oh, I missed Jet. Oh, man. Jet was my boy. Yeah, apparently. Yeah, I was in a team back in the day called GIFs. It was... I don't know, I just lost touch with them. This was back in college, so... It's probably been like... it was probably the late 2010s when I last talked to the people of GIFs. We had a team called GIFs. It was Jet, Ice, Phoenix Fire, and me, Zetsu. And we bounced ideas and made things. We planned on making a game where all four of us were the main characters, the playable characters, but we never got too much. Fomar was part of the team somewhat after us, but... Oh, there's Phoenix Fire X. I miss some of these people. And of course, Yanfly is just fucking Yanfly. I don't even know if you should put Yanfly in this. Just put a link to his entire library. He has so much fucking shit. I think Yanfly was basically the goat of the plugins. Right, let me see how many of my plugins are on here. 5. Wait, what is Features Plus? Oh, wait, there's just a couple extra things. Oh, yeah, I had Bloodlust, which allowed you to heal a certain percentage of damage. Allows the player to take damage to MP instead of HP. It was just a couple extra things. What was this? I forgot half these scripts. I know Ampix was my most popular one. Well, that's... Oh, here's Ampix. And my Simple Steel command and my menu system. If this site even loads, goddamn. Oh well. Anyway, I went way off topic and I don't even remember what I was trying to do. Knuckles, what was I doing? Remind me. Load map data. Cursor, thank you. Okay. You're not wrong, but at the same time... Where did this get run from? Okay, where's the load map baby actually being run from? Okay, let me put all my scripts on one side. Open all these. Data map. Equals. Okay, that's if I set a moon. Okay, where's the load map data get run from? Load map data. Where does it get loaded from? The most unoffensive extra to kill someone is you make Skyrim puzzles look complex. Okay. What actually gets run on load data file? Oh wait, this is this one. I've already extended that method. Let me do this and see. Alright, this is just going to give me information of all the types of data that gets loaded. Let's see, there's data map. Is that the one I need? Oh, wait, the source. We don't need that. Get me out of here. Alright, have a good sleep. On XRH load. Oh wait, this is already loading the stuff. Source. Let's see what comes up from here. Oh, that's just the name of the file. Which is map 001, which is the one we need. Does data map show up here? Let's see. Alright, object. Okay, there's meta, which is the actual map one. Hold on. Just for the sake of testing, hide there, bitch. Smiley face. Does that show up, Alright, there it is. Note. Hi there, bitch. Alright, so if it's data map, we need to do two things. We need to run the maps thing, as well as one for the events. Oh wait, this is Alright, so we do this on map. Statu .note .exec. Events. Which is that dot events. I don't think I need to specify that if it's only for events. Statu.note.x events equals function data. Alright, we'll just do that just to make sure. Oh, okay, this is what happened on the thing. It just timed out. Great, cool. I mean, RPG Maker VX Ace is kind of a dying site anyway. Alright. We'll run that and see if that works. For each is not a function at 235. Oh wait, data type isn't being passed. That's probably important. Okay. Let us see why that was happening. F5. Map. Alright, because map is a singular item and not an array. Okay, so this should be execute lines, which is the object is data map, and the note is data map.note map. That should fix it. Should. Let's see. Alright, it didn't break. And this should be the events. It is. So now I just need to do... Oh wait, actually there is already a note thing in... Yeah, I don't like the notes for the editor though. Okay. We'll go ahead and get rid of all this so that we can focus entirely on the one thing. Alright, so data dot for each Right. If D is not real, return. Otherwise, console.log D. We'll start with that just to see what gets outputted. Actually, we probably should just start with a filter. Alright. I think there's a array dot pro. Do I not have any array prototypes? Guess not. Region number, and we'll end this region here. I think those should be separate things. So now we have region array and a region array dot prototype dot not empty equals function. Return this dot filter x based on if x exists. I do like using the double exclamation point. Double exclamation point feels good. Alright, so let's go back to Note Reader. Alright. Data not empty. What the heck? Why'd my music stop? Huh? Hello? It's just a quiet section randomly? Maybe he got like... Oh well, it is as it do be. Alright. So we take the ones that are not empty for each. Is there a way to flat map? Is there a flat map? Yeah, let me see. For each flat map JS. Okay, so this is a list of all the events that are not empty. And then for each one of them, I think I go through pages. So, event.pages. For each page, console.log page. We'll just do this and see what happens. Alright, it's time to fuck it and see what happens. Alright. Okay, it's page.list that I need. Alright, and I just need the codes. Okay. Let's go to Game Interpreter. Comment. is 108 and 408. 108 and 408. Alright. JS. Give index of first item that does not meet criteria. Okay, let's find index. Var n equals page.list.find index for L.code, I think it's code, does not equal to 108 and L.code does not equal to 408. So we're going to show page.list and n just to see what we get from that. Okay. So we got 3, 0, 1. Yeah. This is correct. That was exactly what we need. We have Zetu cursor, on up expect, in cursor. I feel like this is such a primal way to show it on the system. But hey, they do them. Page.list. Is it slice or splice that I need? I think it's slice. 0 in. JS slice. Let me see if it's. I always get slice and splice confused. Alright, it's the start index and the end index. 0, 1, 2. Okay, it's n minus 1. So it should go 0, 1, 2, and then be good. Var note equals list dot join. Separator is new line. Oh wait, list dot map L dot parameters 0 dot join new line. Alright. Let's see what we get. I probably should make sure that 0 is greater than. Oh, it doesn't use the last one. Okay. So there's 2 changes I need to make. One, let's get rid of the n-1 part. And just to make sure, I'm just going to put a hi there. Smile. Three, and it gets 3 there, but the slice didn't seem to properly... Oh, I didn't save. Hitting save is very important, kids. Okay, with that change, it only gets the note. Zetu.note.execute lines. Event. Note. Event. And with that, this should get called... This one right here. Hi, hi. If we see a hi, hi, then we should be good. It didn't work. Alright. Event on hover. Oh, I did set it to on hover, right? On hover, yeah. Why didn't it work? Okay. Maybe that's gonna be better. Maybe. Da. Alright. So... Wait, I thought I put more than just execute the... Okay. If in Alright, if n is equal to -1, n is equal to 9999. Because that means that there is no line of code that isn't a comment. And if n is equal to 0, return. Alright. Alright. So, execute is being hit on these notes. I'm gonna do that just so that we can see to make sure. Oh, I keep hitting F12 instead of... Okay, it shows Z2 cursor on hover inspect and the other cursor. End namespace. Execute line. All right. Let's see if that goes any better. So it sets the namespace cursor. It on hover inspect, it gets it doesn't run the thing. Okay, something is wrong. Alright, so Zetsu cursor, set namespace cursor, wait. Two, 6, 7. What? Oh! Ho, 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 ho! There's a JavaScript issue right fucking there. We need to take the scope out from the for each. It's a scoping issue. Oh, fuck. Of course it's a scoping issue. Alright. Event. Cursor hover inspect. It is set. Get fucked. We did it. It took a lot of finessing, but we did it. Let's get rid of all these console logs. Clean it up. So now the current page has a cursor hover inspect. Alright, now we just need to do something with that. Alright. Alright, update hover. We need to get all events at a location. Events. How do I... Maybe I should search for trigger. Auto run common events. Parallel common events. Alright. Input is debug through. Get input direction is dash. Alright. Wow, so cool. Hello there! Don't know how to say your name because it's Russian. How's it going? Okay, so we should probably check event triggered here 0. What does that do? Triggers. Huh? Hello! I just need to figure out... Oh, the triggers is the number triggers. It's the actual indexing. So, 0 is action, 1 is player touch, 2 is 3, 4. Okay. I get it. So we need to worry about the 0 one. Actually, let's find trigger 1. Start map event. Where does that go to? Me trying to figure out exactly everything that goes on in the code. If game event is running, not running, because you don't want to trigger when it's not running. Oh, here we go. Events XY. That is the exact thing I was looking for. I knew there was a thing. So I stream instead of going to sleep. Don't understand much, but it looks... Yeah. Just doing software development. Half the people, even in my community, comes in. It's like, I have no idea what you're doing. But I'll pretend like I do. And I'm like, okay. Full. So just basically chill stream. You don't have to talk about what I'm actually doing. You can just say any topic. Because basically, because most people don't understand what I'm doing, my topics have been somewhat sporadic. Okay. Alright, return events. Actually, I could just say return that, right? And then on update hover, we just say console.log this.hovered events. Is that what I need? Alright, let's test it, see if we got what we need. So it's empty array, but there we go. And it shows game event. And this event yeah, it doesn't have the hover cursor, which, because this is the game event, not the data event. So we need to figure out how to get that information into there. Yeah, trigger those numbers or something. Yeah, totally. So we just need to look for game event. So this. Oh, wait. Maybe I didn't need that. Hold on. I might have had what I needed. Let's hover over there, just so we can see. And then if we go to page... Is page not here? There's page index. Oh, it's a function. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Dot for each event console.log event.page. We'll see if that works. Is the code made within RPG Maker? No, it's meant to be imported. I don't know what version of RPG Maker you're used to, but you basically put a JavaScript on here and you import it through here. And I'm using the external editor to alter it. I would not want to make this type of code within RPG Maker when I have this nice compy IDE here. So yeah. Oh, did not mean to full screen it. Alright. So, here it is. So I just need to see how I can get the page to get the information I needed. Let me look at this. Page. Wait, this dot. Okay, this dot page. All right. Wait, it's comes from the data map events. Wait, then it should have it. I do not see shit. Alright, let me restart this and check something. So this is the object that I have. Oh, because it's on, it's not on, oh. I am dumb. I put the information on the event level, not the page level. So I actually need to put page here. And that should, I think if I change it there, it should put it on that level. Let me see if that fixed everything I needed. Okay, this is... event page. And this says, okay, this is definitely page, because it has all the page information. So let me save this, change, and I'm going to refresh it. Page information. Cursor hover. We got it! It's right there! Cursor hover. Alright. Var cursor. So now we just need this to say, event.page.cursor hover. And we'll do that. If this is correct, this should say inspect in the thing. And it'll say undefined when I'm not hovering over it. So it should say undefined when I'm not hovering over it. And then as soon as I put my cursor there, it should say inspect. Undefined, correct? And inspect. We did it. Alright. How's he? Alright, as much as I want to hang around, I gotta go to work tomorrow. Alright. Enjoy your work, as much as you can enjoy work. And I hope you have a great one. Enjoy your night. Mwah. Alright, let's see here. So, if cursor, then this dot hover equals this dot get cursor. Right, cursor dot prototype dot get cursor. Get the cursor by name. So, if name is equal to this dot default dot cursor image, var path is equal to cursor. We'll go ahead and make this set so that we can get it here. If path is equal to, or name so if it's one of these, then return this dot default. Alright, let I equal 0, I is less than z2 dot cursor dot, what was it? Cursors. Length. Right. The cursor equal the one here. And if cursor dot cursor image or name is then return cursor. Update hover. Else this dot hover equals no. Actually, we'll probably just keep it like that. Alright, let's see if this works. If this works first try, I'm a goddamn genius. Oh, look! It turns into a magnifying glass. That being said, I do think for a point-and-click game, the cursor should be a little more important. And as such, I do think it should be a bigger cursor. I'm gonna go ahead and update these graphics. Canvas size. I think using the full 32 by 32 might be fine. Okay. I think that might be a good size. And then we could just fill here. Alright, that's a much bigger. Oh, wait. I didn't make it the proper, hold on. Alright, even. Odd. Even. Odd. Even. Odd. Even. Odd. Circle tool almost was good for that. Just a little touch up. Alright. And I'm just going to use this to identify the midpoint. And yeah, I think a thin thing here is probably fine. That's probably a much more identifiable cursor for a default. Okay. I just realized, no, I don't need to be even. I don't need to be odd. It needs to be even. I am dumb. I just realized. Because it's not on a pixel, it's in between pixels. Indexing. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, even. Odd, even. Odd, even. Odd, even. Odd, even. Odd, even. Odd, even. I think that's probably a good spot. I actually kind of want the inside to be the proper, so I'm going to... Well, actually, I could just... Let me see how this looks. If I leave it like that. Yeah, I probably could, expand these. It looks only slightly awkward. This doesn't look like full awkward. It's like awkward enough that I have to fix it. Also, the music stopped. Is it another one of those? Where the hell is... Oh, I hit the end of the playlist. Let me make sure it says loop. So that doesn't happen again. Wow, we hit the end of the playlist. I don't know if that's the proper zoom. Okay, there's the zoom. So let's have a decent chunker. I think maybe that seems about right. Alright. Yeah, the angle on that seems a bit awkward. I think I need to actually do something a little more like this. Does that look right? Export as default. Yes. File. Export as inspect. Yes. And the new offset for inspect. Halfway into here. 12. So there's default. And inspect this. Offset 12, 12. Alright, let's see what the new cursors look like. Oh. Okay, now I just need to make it so that if I click on it, I can inspect it from a distance. So... on hover inspect. Interact distance 2. And I need to add that as a thing here. That event. Yeah, I think I need to change this event to page. I can't remember the smile that you gave it to me. I had no way to so this should be page. Still And I'm gonna comment out event until I actually have a chance to find a use for it. Because I hate the note tag for event, because it's like a single line. And I'm like, ah. Fuck, I'm supposed to do with that. Yeah, but... Yeah, I'll put a to-do here. Alright. So this should be page now. So we're gonna set that to page on hover and page page distance distance equals parse int distance wait, what did I decide on? Interact distance. Interact distance. /d plus. Oh, that should be a lowercase d. Page dot interact cursor trigger distance equals distance. Fucking vibing. Alright, so we now have the on hover and interact distance. Let me make sure I didn't break anything from that change. Just... Ooh. Zetu note namespace page is not a function. 45 on cursor. It absolutely is. I don't know what's being smoked here. Page.page is not a function. What? Oh! I fucking see what's wrong! And I am the big dumb, right? Okay, yeah, I am the big dumb. Ah, it's going good. I fixed some things, and now I've just broken some things. I can show you what I have as soon as I fix this dumb issue that I just had. Well, actually, I think the issue is having more than one of these, because it's just the return. Right? If I refresh this, it should work. If it refreshes, this should work. Yeah. So, I think my science will take a turn. Just had a sneeze that tired me out. Fuck! I just basically made a cursor script. So, I created a regular cursor and a magnifying glass cursor. And now I have it so that the game renders this cursor. And when it hovers over certain events, it becomes a magnifying glass. Obviously, these are test ones. It's hard to even see this cursor. So, someone better than me is like, yeah. Yeah, my progress to making a point-and-click adventure script with an RPG Maker is getting close. Already better than most I am not your average RPG Maker dev. Also, I made it so that if you interact with certain things, you have a sub-scene. And if you click an item, it can trigger a common event. And these are the items you have that are marked as being point-and-click adventure items. So not all items will appear here, only the ones that are marked as important for the point-and-click adventure puzzle. And when I'm done, the key that I just clicked gets added here. Oh, you're way farther along than I thought? Yeah! I'm doing good! I'm just trying to fix a couple issues. And the next thing I'm going to do is that when I click one of these items, it'll not only select it, but my cursor will change to show, like, when I click this, it'll show pink key. So that when I click something, it'll be like, I'm trying to interact with the pink key here. Boy wearing thigh highs, aka programmer socks. Fuck, I do need programmer socks. You're right. It's necessary. I will increase my productivity if I do that. Okay, but... Okay. Set2.note.act. Yeah, return this works. Equals function Zetu.note actor. That is not what I wanted. Sometimes the IntelliSense autofill does weird things. I think this is what I need. If I change everything to this, it should work. Okay. Just change class to class. Skill to skill. Item. Item. I hope this works first try. Weapon. Weapon. Armor. Armor. Enemy. Enemy. Troop. State. Okay, let me make sure what I have. I have class. I have skill. Just make sure I don't skip anything. I have item. Weapon, check. Armor, check. Enemy, check. Troop, check. State, check. I just need 2 more. Animation. Animation. Tile set. Tile set. Oh, and then I guess I need one more for page. Alright, I think that fixed it, so let's uncomment that and see if we got that correct. Yeah, ignore the Star Rail launcher. Alright, magnifying glass happens on hover. Now what we need to do is I need to set a distance that you can trigger it. Because in some games, you don't have to stand right next to something to trigger it. So I want to make it so that if I click this, it'll be like I'm inspecting it. But by default, I have to be right next to the event. I want to set a distance that I can inspect from, which in this case would be 2. So I need to see what the default code is for the click event. And see if I can make it so that it'll stop when I'm at that distance to interact rather than going next to it. Because by default, you have to be a distance of 1. In other words, right next to it. Okay, where do we find this? Input. Touch input. Let's see where we get. Is triggered, get off vehicle. Is triggered, get on vehicle. Get off vehicle. Where else is touch input done? Because that's on objects. Might be something on scene. Yeah, it might be on scene. Let me check scenes. Alright. Is fast forward. Check input. Splash screen. Is fast forward. Alright, here it goes. When you click on the map, if touch input and touch input cap is greater than 0, any button press on map touch. What is that? Set destination XY. Oh, that's set on game temp. Destination X, destination Y. Clear destination. Alright, game temp, destination X. Move by input. Alright, trigger touch action. Okay, I think this is just move by regular input. This is trigger touch action. Touch is the actual click. This is what I need to look at. Wait, does it do pathfinding? I don't know if it does pathfinding. It does do pathfinding, okay. Alright. Round X with direction. X. What is all this? X1 is X, Y. Round X with direction. Okay, so this is the X with your direction input. So this is just getting the XY in your current direction. And then I guess X2 and X3 is going an additional step. If destination X is equal to that, then trigger touch action. Oh, okay. If game map is airship, touch input triggered, get off vehicle, check event trigger here. Okay, I think this is what I need to check. So I will have I'm gonna keep this in a little pad somewhere. Oh, this is the crash log. So I'm just gonna keep this here. This is like a little pad. And check event triggers here. Alright, start map event. Triggers true. Alright. I need to see how we're doing this. I'm gonna make a copy of this in the cursor. This is gonna be my temporary. Because I'm gonna deconstruct this for a second just to test how it does. I just need to figure out what the best way to do it for. Because theoretically, when you actually click it, it's not just this spot you can trigger it from, but it'll be any of these spots. So I don't need to pathfind to one specific spot. I just need to find the closest to this. Oh god, I'm gonna have to go through pathfinding algorithms and check to see what the closest one of any of these squares are. By pathfinding rather than... Oh, okay. What happens if I click, like, here? Will it, like, get me to the closest point? Let's see how the pathfinding algorithm works currently. It does get me to the closest. So, I guess, as I'm doing that, the moment I'm within range, it'll trigger. So, I don't think I have to change any of the pathing. Let me check this. Does this get, triggered often? I don't know if this is an update thing or... 4-9? Wait, what's the, what is the, It is at 3-9. Um, 1-2 is player touch and event touch. Which is not the ones I want. I don't need the touch because we're not touching. I need the actual action button. Okay, I think I see why it's doing that. Alright, check trigger. Okay, we need the one that has a 0. Touch input. I wish I knew what trigger touch action D1 meant. Trigger action button. Okay. Trigger touch action. Oh, I see what that is. It's saying if you are in an airship and you need to get off. And then continue the... Okay. That's, check event triggers here might be based. Yeah, I'll see if, like, if it says destination... what was the... And I could use this to determine whether or not it's within the area. Alright, let's refresh and see what it says. Okay, none of those is 0, which is what I want. Check event triggers here, 0. Is that the only one that does 0? Trigger action button. That's actually pressing the enter button and not destination based. And that's if something else might trigger. So this is definitely the trigger action D1. Oh, I see. I think this is what I need. I think I figured it out. Because right now it's saying if you reached your destination. So, destination X, destination Y, X1, X2. I see. Yeah, this is where I need to do it at. So this is what I need. Game player dot prototype dot trigger touch action. Let's go ahead and alias this. So const cursor game player trigger touch action is equal to this, and then we this dot apply this. Actually, if we do not successfully trigger, well, actually, how about this? If this return true, because of how it's a bool return type. Now we just need to check var destination events is equal to, and I guess we actually need to re-add these. You. Alright. GameMap dot events xy destination x destination y. For distance, this will be the distance between me and the current event, which right now will be oh, I guess I need this. We're gonna use this to say but the destination is not gonna be exactly on the spot. It'll be like one off, wasn't? Or maybe it is exact. Const distance is equal to math dot absolute value of x1 minus destination x plus math dot absolute value of y1 minus destination y. Although there's a question on whether or not you want the distance to count diagonals as well. Which, if I do that, I know how to implement it, but I'm just going to see if this implements first before making additional changes. Because I don't want to make additional changes if this first one doesn't work. Alright. I'm just gonna do this just so I can see the information. And I guess at the end I have to return false. Because, you know. Oh. So, at the very end of that movement, I was distance 2, which is the distance I won't. And... game event... Well, it doesn't have the page, right? I need to get the page. Alright. So, game events. Dot for each event. If... Okay. Var page equals event dot page. And if... What was the, name? Cursor trigger distance. Page dot cursor trigger distance is less than... Actually, we can make this a filter. Is less than or equal to distance. Valid events equals okay, so if page just in case it doesn't have the trigger distance, because that could actually cause an issue. I don't know why I changed here, but let's go ahead and undo it all. One, 5, 3. Oh, if valid events.length is greater than 0, then show. That's why I was showing a bunch of shit. I just need to make sure it's not an empty thing. So wait, I did it! So if I'm here, this doesn't trigger, this doesn't trigger. But if I click here, the distance is 2. I am a fucking god. Alright. Alright. So check event triggers here. Okay, start map it. What was the thing we used? Trigger action button. There's an action button. Alright. Alright. This is what I need. Although I'm gonna have to change it because the here part is the problem. Let's see the trigger here thing and see if we can move it along elsewhere. This is the thing. So let's just put the entire thing here. So what we need is game player. So if valid events.length is equal to 0, return false. Then for let I equals 0, I is less than valid events.length, I plus plus. We're going to run event, and then if game map dot setup starting event return true. If it doesn't get this setup starting event, I assume that that's what I want. I don't... Actually, I don't even know if this is the correct one. If this dot check event trigger ranged then return this. Alright. Prototype dot check event trigger range triggers. let's see how this is. It's check event triggered here is what needs to get rewritten. Ranged. Valid events I. So if this dot can start local events, this dot start map event, events dot x, events dot y. Zero false. So there should be this dot. Yeah, there shouldn't be an if there. It should just straight up run the event. And then that might be all I need to do. Okay, it didn't run. Let me make sure I actually set up a event there. There should be a... yeah, there is. It says a little high there. So let's console.log valid events. Wait, why did console get updated for that? Okay, let me see if this actually hits. If this actually hits, then maybe there's something icky about the start map event. And maybe I need to make my own version of Great Map Event for the ranged. Wait. Why did it... Wait, this should be... okay. Failed events is not being... And I'm gonna click one that doesn't have any of that, just to make sure it doesn't get wires crossed. Wires are not crossed. 2.5. Oh wait, the thing is supposed to be facing the other way. So now it should only trigger the moment I get close. There it goes. So those only triggered once I was actually in range. So now it should only have this run. Yep. Hits twice for some reason, but... maybe there's a indexing thing. Let me see if it's the same thing or is it different. Oh, wait. Let's also see if it's in the same loop or is it a different loop. There's two different loops. So this gets run twice. I guess that's why they make it so that they check to see if a event is running. Alright. So, start map event is triggered, but it's not doing anything. What do you do? Alright. More tests. Zero. One. Two. I don't see a reason why it's not hitting, but maybe I'll find the reason. Oh, that does not help. I need to get rid of the other consoles. I'm gonna say start map event 2. That should make it so that it's a little easier. So that only the things that are specific to this. 0101. 01. Okay. One of these is coming up false, and that's the problem. True, 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 true. What? Wait, let's try that again. True, false. Wait. Is normal priority. True. Okay. Actually, I don't think I care about the priority, do I? I can probably just do this. Because it doesn't matter if it's same level or below me. Okay. And this is the part of the playlist that it randomly cuts out for some reason. I don't... I don't know why, but it does. Alright, the moment of truth. Ah, yes! I triggered the event from 2 squares away! Alright! That is a major accomplishment. As a reward, I'm gonna walk my dog. Well, I think dog is like a trigger word for him. I said dog and he just goes, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna walk my dog and I'll be right back. Mm-mm. Alright, I have returned. So now we need to make it so that if you click a thing, so we'll need a different cursor. We'll do like a more streamlined version of this. Actually, I don't want to go any lower than the original. So I'm going to do this. Why is it... I probably should have that be like this. Probably have this be one more. Oh, but if I do that, I probably actually need it like this. That actually looks better! And that actually means I can push this down one. And this area right here is going to be the square in which the other thing hits. Export as default, yes. File, export as. And this will be mode. Well, actually, this is going to be A mode. This will be user item. So on cursor, we're going to put other cursors. Image, cursor, use item. The offset's going to be 0. So we've imported that. And in points and click, we're just going to need to that's command, inventory item at param item usage cursor. Only valid if the to MZ cursor is installed. Actually, this probably would be a struct. Struct item usage cursor. Image. This is going to be type file at directory img.system/cursor. Child X. Type number at default 0. And we just need to do another one for Y. The actual cursor's offset would just be set there. Alright. This is a selectable. Oh wait, now this is the point click. It's, the other window. Window item list. There should be an on select. Selected. Should there be a, let me see if this does anything. Alright, let's go and do a little testing on that, see what information comes. Oh, that's only if I hover. What happens if I actually... Okay. So select is not inputting, it is... What is it? Process touch... Let me look at Windows Selectable. Because I know it's part of that. Cursor fixed, set cursor fixed, cursor all, set all. Activate, deactivate, select. Where's select? Smooth select, deselect, reselect. Item rec, set help window. Well, actually, let me see. Input. Down, left, right, up, page down, page down. Process handling, page down. Is OK enabled? Is triggered OK? Process OK. Okay, so it's on process OK that I need. Another one's... And this is inheriting from window item list. Window item list prototype dot okay, how do I process okay here? Draw item, number width, draw item. What is the... Draws the item, number width, text width 000, that's so jank. Draw item number, okay, color, fresh. Okay, so it must be Windows Selectables version. Update. Okay. But I don't want to deactivate. So instead, is current item enabled? Which it should always be enabled. And then play, update, data, deactivate, call OK handler. Call handler OK. Call handler is handlers. Alright, when do handlers get set? Set handler. Brrr. Okay, so after the window is actually created, there's a set handler. So this should be part of initialize. Unless I do it within the scene. Yeah, I have to do it with the scene, don't I? No, I don't. I can do it within this thing. Alright. Set handler. Okay. Let me see some of the stuff they do with okay. Personal bind okay. Oh, I see why the handler is set on the scene level. Because the handler is on the scene level. My dog is telling me to give him attention. My mouse arm is now occupied by Doggo, who is pulling me away. You're like, I need play. Give me play. I know. I love you, baby. Do so much scratchies. You're silly. Let me see if how he acts if I put my hand on my mouse. Okay, now he's like sniffing my arm. Oh, he didn't react the way I thought he was going to react. So if I go to create interactable, this dot interactable window dot set handler. Okay. This dot set selected item. This find this. On formation, okay. On actor, category, on item, okay. That's what I needed to say. Scene at item, set last item equal this dot item. Item equal function. I see. So item window dot item is the scene's item. Alright, we need to keep that in mind. Set selected item. Scene point click dot prototype dot set selected item. And we'll just say I gotta think about how I'm gonna do this. I know how to set the mood. Scene base prototype dot cursor item equals function. Cursor item mode. Only used if Z2MZ cursor is used. And this update hover. This will be similar to this. Except here, where's the scene? Oh wait, scene base. Create cursor update. Well, it's scene-based dot cursor. So, if this dot cursor. So, if cursor is not installed, this will not run because cursor will never be made. But cursor equals ow, 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 core, no, please, please, no. Actually, the cursor will always be Z2.cursor dot cursor name is equal to item usage cursor. So Z2 dot point and click dot item usage cursor. We actually need to set type struct item usage cursor and image. For cursor equals this will be cursor.cursors. Yeah, so Z2.cursor.cursors filter cursor image equal to cursor. So that'll get us the proper cursor. Mm-mm. Oh, and... Yes... Wait, when does set selected item get run? Alright. If this dot item then this dot item, else if this dot cursor, this dot cursor dot mode item equals no. Cursor dot item equals this. Cursor dot mode is equal to cursor. Although, I'm probably going to have to actually push in the bitmap, rather. I think this is going to take more brain power than I have right now. So I might end the stream here. This is going to take omega brain power. This is one of those things that I need to really think on. So let's see if I have any friendos on. Oh. Oh, she's playing Roblox with Boomy and T. Oh, that sounds like a good drop-in. So we'll raid Nay. Does not allow raids. Fuck! Okay, well, I think it's because I only have one person here. Oh. Alright, let's fucking go. I'll see you motherfuckers later. Bye-bye, bitches.